Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zaufyshan Hasan. I'm an international keynote speaker, a life coach, and a corporate trainer. My husband Haseeb and I set up our own training company 25 years ago from Lahore, Pakistan, and after a few years in Pakistan, we moved to Dubai for 18 years. After that, we explored 46 countries and did interactions and workshops there. Alhamdulillah, it has been a beautiful journey. And on a personal note, I have a vlog by the name of Coffee with Sophie. I would appreciate if you could join me there either on Instagram or on Facebook. Well, it's a privilege to be talking about a subject which is very near and dear to my heart, and it's called mindfulness. You know what? Mindfulness has become such a cliche and a psychobabble that the world is divided into two: people who believe in mindfulness and people who just dissuade the idea. But the benefits are so much if you actually look into it deeply. What is mindfulness? Before I talk about mindfulness, I'm going to talk about that Harvard research said that our mind wanders 47% of the time. Now, if we break down 47% from a 16 hours waking time, it's about 8 hours. So how productive actually we are, and what if we could reap the benefits by becoming more focused into our work? I mean, example, employers would love their employees to be more productive and performance-wise to be at the top of their game. But the thing is, myself as an individual need to be focused because life is very short and I need to accomplish a lot. So what is actually mindfulness? Our brains are hardwired to either worry and be anxious about the future, or be thinking and be in grief about the baggages of the past. And that is what mind wandering actually is. And it takes us from a very sacred moment, which is the moment now. And this moment now is going to lead to the next moment, and it can become a certain pattern. So mindfulness actually is being present in the moment, the now, without emotions and judgments. Come on. We always critique ourselves all the time. Why did I do this? Why did I do that? That is not going to help us in our successes or in our goals in life. So mindfulness is to be present in the moment now. What is around me? We've heard of so many things that, wake up and smell the coffee or wake up and smell the roses, but we are not doing that. Even when we are sitting in a beautiful surrounding, we are unaware of what is actually happening in this particular moment. Some people think that mindfulness is about controlling the thought. How can you control a thought? By thinking of controlling a thought, because it is going to bring more thoughts as well. In the Vedic literature, I also read about mind being like a wild horse, and I am the rider of that horse. So if I don't control that horse, the horse is controlling me. So at this moment, our mind is in control rather than me being in control of my own mind. And what if I could achieve that? I mean, the world is my oyster. I can achieve so much. So I'll give you an example. Imagine your brain or your mind like a sky, and the thoughts are like clouds. And we don't have to follow each and every thought. And that is what the mindfulness practice is all about. A lot of research is being done in mindfulness now, but the thing is, mindfulness is a part of our culture and we don't even realize it. I don't know if you've heard of the term muraqabah. Muraqabah is kind of a meditation where you are just sitting with yourself without any distractions. All our Sufi saints, all our prophets actually went away from the maddening crowd just to be mindful and to concentrate on they themselves. Excuse me. So meditation is a quintessential part of our culture. Some of the Sufi saints used to tell their disciples, I'm going to say it in Urdu and I'm going to explain it in English as well, sa pakao. Sao Pakao means that you regulate your breath. It's as simple as that. When you concentrate on one particular thing, you forget about all your worries, etc. So there are many kind of meditations, and I will share just the simple ones. The first is you concentrate on your breath. The breath is life. The breath is what feeds our brain as well. So just concentrate on your breath. Breath in, breath out. You can concentrate on your nose, on your nostril, behind your nostril, on the throat where the breath is going, on your chest, on your diaphragm where your lungs are expanding, etc. It's as simple as that. The next is called a body scan, where you start from the tip of your toes and you just concentrate on different parts of your body and see what is happening there, what is the tingling sensation. And the third one, which is my most favorite, is sensory. Excuse me. Sensory meditation. Sensory meditation is that either you choose your eyes, look around you. I'm sitting right here in Bourbon. I see the pine trees right there and the pine cones growing over there and the clouds coming in. But if I'm in my own mind, I cannot see that. So sensory means eyes, or you can just sit quietly and listen to the sights, to the sounds that you are experiencing. Maybe there is a horn at the background, or you have the AC on, or the fan on, the kids playing, etc. So you don't concentrate on anything except your hearing. The third is your kinesthetic, or your touch, that as I'm sitting on the chair, what do I feel? Where are my hips and my legs resting? My feet on the ground? That can be the third. The fourth can be actually the sense of smell. What am I smelling? Maybe somebody is cooking something. So what we are doing is, excuse me, what we are doing is that we are concentrating on one sense at a time. And do you know that we have the sense of taste all the time? You know, the different senses in my mouth. I have a taste, but I'm not sure. We don't even eat food mindfully. You know, we are just hogging onto our food. After the first spoon, we are not even enjoying our food. So these kind of sensory mindfulness can sometimes help enjoy what experiencing I'm having right now. What are the benefits? Guys, I can't even begin to tell you what are the benefits. I'm a part of a research, international research on mindfulness, where we talk about these issues. But with keeping in the COVID in mind, there was a talk that if you meditate and be mindful, it will help in strengthening your immune system, and you will be in a much better state of mind to be as a negating any kind of viruses or bacteria that could be there. What are the benefits? You will have a happy mindset. Look, we are all looking for happiness in the end. But is it giving us happiness? Not my acquisition, not my latest car, not my house, not my children, not my job. But with mindfulness, we can have a happy mindset where I'm happy in the moment now. There's a research on neuroplasticity that when you are more mindful, then newer synapses in your brains are being created. There are new brain cells that are being constantly generated, which because I'm a psychologist primarily, we used to believe that whatever brain cells we are given with at birth, those are the only ones that stay with us. But that has changed. We can develop newer neurons that will help us in our life. What else? Better brain function, better focus, better decision making, stronger immune system. Our relationships improve. Because when we become mindful, then we are less judgmental. When we are less judgmental, our relationships improve automatically. Relationship with parents, relationship with the siblings, relationship with the children, which is very, very important in today's time and age. What else? Better mind control, better control of your life. Sometimes we feel that I'm not in control of my life, something else is controlling my life. But with mindfulness, you feel a better control. Reduce stress. Stress is the biggest killer these days, and you know that, and you've experienced it in the lockdowns and in this COVID-19 situation. You have more compassion. When you have more compassion, you are not bothered by why somebody's voice is loud or why somebody is saying it, because you become less judgmental. When you become less judgmental about yourself, you become less judgmental about other people, which is why the most imperative thing in mindfulness is be kind to yourself. Look, when we meditate and our thoughts go away and then we're saying, oh my God, I cannot meditate. But the thing is, pulling back yourself to be in the present now, you're being kind to yourself. And being kind to yourself, you can be kind to other people as well. You overcome distractions. I'm here talking to you. If I wasn't mindful, I'll be distracted by all the crowd that is just outside or the noises there. So your focus becomes stronger. And, now in this particular day and age, there's so many psychosomatic diseases, hypertension, diabetes, cancer. They are all psychosomatic because my brain makes me sick. But when you control your brain, nothing can make you sick. So reducing stress reduces all the psychosomatic diseases, even like normal allergies or asthma, etc. So many disorders that are there are psychological confusion that is in our minds. That also reduces. In fact, I would recommend, no matter how old your kids are, if you can recommend them to be a little more mindful, it's going to help them in the years of their future, etc. So mindfulness, trust me guys, that is the thing that is going to keep you away from all the distractions and make you live longer. In fact, I feel, and that is the part of the research, that we can delay Alzheimer's. I was always afraid that I'm going to get Alzheimer's and then I will not remember stuff like that. But with neuroplasticity, I can delay that. I can actually cut it out of my life as well. So the thing to do is, the more that you practice, the better you're going to get. The first time you'll do meditation, maybe 1 minute you'll have focus. Maybe then it will increase. Practice is actually the key to that. Please read up on it. It is very, very important for you and your family members that you read up on mindfulness. We brought Search Inside Yourself, a training, to Dubai, which is by Chade Mangtan, who was an engineer in Google. And he said that the whole world is searching on Google, but the truth of our own lives depends on searching inside ourselves. And his main thing is that you start being mindful. And strangely enough, in that training when we brought, it was amazing. We had to do mindful eating. So sitting with your one little plate for like 15 minutes and enjoying every morsel. And it was so difficult. Mindful walking, oh my God. That was even more difficult because our mind takes us away from the now. So I think it's all about practice. To start with, there are lots of apps on meditation that you can start with. My favorite is headspace.com. It's 3 minutes of meditation in the morning and in the evening. So start with that. There's another one called Calm. And within 3 weeks, trust me when I say that, within 3 weeks, you'll start reaping the benefits. Even your family members, even your colleagues will start saying, oh my God, you're a new person. So take that time out for yourself. What are you waiting for? I'll just share with you just a simple thing. I'm sitting here all alone. And the key to mindfulness is being at peace with yourself. Not a phone, not family members, not watching TV, definitely not with a phone. Just being at peace with yourself. So please stay with me. I'll take you through 5 deep breaths, and that is a start to mindfulness. So close your eyes and take a deep breath and let go. Then you take another deep breath and you let go. Keep up with me. Just concentrate on your breath. The breath that goes in, your inhale energizes you, and your exhale gets rid of all the stress that is there. Start with 5 breaths. Take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Just sit with yourself. Take some time out for your me time. If possible, go out in nature and do your me time. And you are not going to do anything else, then just concentrate on your breath. You owe it to yourself. You were born alone and you will die alone. And it's about time you took responsibility for yourself. I wish you a happier, calmer, stress-free life. Love and light to you all.